How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Gear 101. So today I wanted to give you a quick video of my first impressions after using this rifle for one season. So this rifle is the Browning XBolt Hell's Canyon Speed OVIX. So that means it is a XBolt action. It does come with the OVIX Camo, which we'll talk about in a bit. It is also the Speed model, the Hell's Canyon Speed. So what you're getting with that is the Cerakote finish and then just the lighter weight. You know, you got kind of the more pencil thin barrel. You do get some fluting, so it is a pretty lightweight rifle. But yeah, let's get into it. And so first off, I do want to say Browning just released their new updated XBolt 2 or whatever they're calling it. So I apologize for the timing of this video, I guess, but ultimately I wanted to use this rifle before I kind of talked about it. Sometimes I'll do like a first impressions of a rifle, you know, before I actually use it. But with an XBolt, most people kind of know what you're getting. So I just wanted to kind of talk about it after the fact, after using it, after, you know, carrying it around, taking the animal with it. So just wanted to kind of give you a good positive feedback that you can actually trust. So the only thing on this rifle that has been added in addition to would be the Leupold, Leupold Picatinny rail. So as far as just right off the bat, fit and finish, first impressions, you pick it up, it is a lightweight rifle. It does feel super good in the hand. This style rifle, you know, just your standard, you know, regular old grip, it carries so much better, I feel like, than a lot of the more, you know, target focused and like long range focused rifles. It just feels better to carry it. Now, granted, when you're shooting it, especially shooting prone, which a lot of people are, it's not as good for that. You know, it's not as comfortable, and it doesn't give you, you know, quite the comfort level and I feel like level of accuracy that you would get out of a more target focused stock with a, you know, a pistol grip and stuff. But overall, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of torn because it's like you do carry the rifle way more than you shoot it, but you also want to be able to make that shot count. But ultimately, it is a super comfortable rifle to carry. It's lightweight. It's just nice to pack. I do like a Ting safety. It's a nice natural spot to put the safety. You've got the Cerakote finish, which is nice. You know, a lot of times I feel like on rifles with Cerakote finishes, at least until they get worn in, the actions aren't nearly as smooth. But this one's pretty darn smooth. Like, it's not, there's a little bit of slop, but overall, I mean, you can run it pretty good. And you do have that 60-degree bolt lift, which I really like about the XBolts as well. Means you can put as big of a scope on there if you want, which I'm not a huge fan of like the giant scopes, but if you wanted to put a big boy scope on there, there's no risk of actually hitting it. You know, if you have a throw lever on there, if you have gloves on there, if you're running it fast, you know, it's not gonna hit anything. So there's a good angle of that bolt lift. There's no risk of hitting a scope regardless of the size, so that's kind of nice. If you watched my last video, you know the Bergara B14 squared crest I had. That one, I had to take the throw lever off of my VX6 because it was hitting like on 18 power. You couldn't run the bolt, so just something to take note. So this rifle is chambered in 7mm PRC. It does come with a 24-inch barrel, and it does have the muzzle brake on there. It does come with the thread protector as well. Haven't shot this rifle without the muzzle brake. So with the brake on it, the 7 PRC is pretty tame, honestly. I'm not a huge fan of the radial brake, especially prone. I feel like it throws more crap into your face, but overall, it does its job. I mean, it's pretty pleasant to shoot. Also, I want to say the Browning XBolt magazines, the rotary mag they send with them, are probably one of my favorite magazines. Lock in nice and solid. They don't rattle at all. And I've honestly never had one issue with feeding with an XBolt magazine. So moving on to the OVIX Camo. I mean, I guess as far as camo goes, it's fine. I can't stand a camo rifle. I don't know what it is. I feel like it just has a cheap look to it, regardless of what the finish is. I mean, even if it's just black or gray or green or like speckled or obviously wood I like, but, and it's just personal opinion. I don't like a camo rifle, so, you know, I don't think it's the best looking rifle, but I guess as far as camo goes, it's a nice looking camo. I kind of happened upon this rifle. I wasn't actually seeking to buy this particular rifle. I did draw a once in a lifetime North Dakota moose tag this past season for 2023. It was an antlerless tag. And it is a truly once in a lifetime tag. You draw one time, if you kill or not, you're not drawing again. You can't put in for it. So I wanted to be sure that I was covered. I originally had that 6.5 PRC, that Bergara. That was what my plan was. But a couple weeks before going on the trip, I don't know, it just got in my head that, man, that might not be enough bullet. I just did not want to, risk wounding something, or, I know there's a swampy area I'm going to be hunting. I don't want to shoot one on dry ground and it ends up in water, because I was going to be by myself. So just for that reason, I wanted a little bit more. Obviously the 7mm PRC is an interesting round that I wanted to try out. Went to my local Shields here in Fargo. They had this rifle. I picked it up. I threw a VX3 4.5 to 14 by 40 standard duplex reticle on there. Went to the range to line it in. I shot the Precision Hunter out of this rifle. Shot it pretty well, about an inch group or so. And keep in mind, it's not exactly designed for precision with the type of stock it has and the pencil thin barrel and all that good stuff. But, inch group with a Precision Hunter. I didn't want to shoot Precision Hunter. I don't really care for that type of ammo. It always shoots good. I just don't like the bullet construction. A lot of people do, and that's totally fine. It's just not what I like. So I ended up shooting the 160 grain Hornady, the Outfitter CX bullets. That stuff had actually shot about 3/4 inch group, which I was super happy with. Ended up taking this rifle, and I didn't carry the 6.5 PRC one time. This was the only gun I grabbed. Carried it all over the place, super easy to carry, like I said, super lightweight. When the time came for a shot, I wasn't hesitant to fire one off at, I think it was 380-ish yards. Not the best rest, but again, I had enough confidence in the rifle that I could make that shot. Put one of those 160 grain CXs right where it needed to go. The moose took 3 steps and toppled over. So I say all that to say this: the XBolt in its more basic form, whether it be a Hunter or like this Hell's Canyon Speed and the Ovix pattern, there's nothing flashy about it by any means, but it's just a good rifle. I mean, I think this one was $1,100-$1,200. You can get them sub $1,000, a little bit more than like the Tikas and stuff, and you can kind of pick apart either one. I like the Tang safety better on these. I like the bolt lift on these better. Tika's got a better trigger, I think, but overall, I mean, it's a super nice rifle. It really is. So for the money, it's pretty tough to beat an XBolt. I'm excited to try the new XBolt 2, see what that's all about. But if you're in the market, don't hesitate to go after one of the older model XBolts here. They maybe will be dropping prices at the local stores here soon. That would be awesome. But yeah, I mean, anytime I use the rifle and it serves me well, I want to talk about it and let you all know that I don't see any issues with this rifle. If this looks like something you'd be interested in, I don't think it's going to disappoint you. So hey, y'all, I appreciate you watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comment section below. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Until next time, y'all have a good one.